welcome to Studio Finesse Online. My name's Yolana. If we haven't met before, I'm so happy to see you here. Come and join me. We're about to start on our mat. We're going to go ahead and start seated today. So when you're ready, sit yourself all the way down in a cross-legged position to start. We're going to go ahead and grab onto both of our shins with our hands. Go ahead and round through the back of your t-shirt, looking towards your belly button here. Beautiful. And then pull on those shins, shining that chest to the ceiling, looking all the way up. Beautiful. It's an inhale to round through the back, maybe rolling back off your sit bones here. And then an exhale to pull on those shins, looking all the way up. Beautiful. Go ahead and try and make the biggest shapes that you can with your spine here. Arching and bending as much as you can in each direction. I'm going to show you a side-on view. Inhaling to pull on those legs, rounding, pressing your spine into the back of your t-shirt, and then pulling on those shins, shining that chest all the way up. Let's go for one more here. Rolling all the way back off those sit bones, and then sitting up nice and shining your chest forward. Beautiful. From here, we're going to go ahead and reach up and over to the left. So take your left hand down onto the mat and reach all the way up and over with this right hand. Press to reach up and over to the other side. Good. Exhaling to press and reach all the way over here, keeping both sit bones nice and heavy on the mat. Both glutes stay planted the whole time. Good. One more here on each side. Can you try and press that hand down towards the mat and press your side body into your t-shirt, lifting all the way up and over. Last side. Nice big inhale through the nose here and empty all that air out of those lungs on the exhale. Good. From here, we're going to take both hands now down to the left. So both palms are flat on the mat. Let's go ahead and lift our right butt cheek off the mat and press our chest down towards the mat, taking our face to just a hover. Good. Inhale here. And on the exhale breath, press into both of those hands. Jump up and over to the other side. Beautiful. It's a press and lift. Lifting that butt cheek up off the mat to allow your chest to melt down. We're just going to stay here for another 5 seconds. For another 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work. Meet me in the center. Swivel around to the side for me. We're just going to go ahead and release through these hamstrings. Both legs are out nice and long. If you can, have them nice and straight. If you need to have a slight bend, you can do so too. From here, like we've got a piece of paper down on the mat, we're going to slide that piece of paper forward, finding yourself in a forward fold. Maybe take your eye gaze down towards your belly button now. Big inhale here at the bottom, and then slowly restacking that spine, bringing those hands back beside you. Good. Another one just like that. Inhale to prepare, and on the exhale, start to slide those arms all the way forward. Hanging about here, looking towards that belly button to release through that back. And on that next exhale breath, slowly sitting all the way back up. Beautiful. Another one just like that. Let's go ahead and slide forward. Holding it there. Can you take your hands beyond your feet if available to you? And from here, we're going to start to lift those hands all the way up, keeping your back nice and flat if you can, circling those arms out nice and wide. Reset. Let's go ahead and slide forward, finding yourself in a forward fold. Go ahead and start to lift those hands, flattening through the back, circling those arms nice and wide. Beautiful. This one we're going to add on. Slide those arms forward, finding yourself in a forward fold. Beautiful. Go ahead and start to lift those hands all the way up. This time when we circle them back, can you place them down on the mat behind you? Fingers can be facing out to the sides here. And then let's go ahead and press into both palms and lift the hips up any amount. Lower them back down to the mat, sit up nice and tall. Again, reach forward, extend with a flat back, circle those hands all the way back, press to lift those hips, maybe look to the ceiling this time, lower all the way down, reset. Beautiful. This is the move. Use that inhale to forward fold and circle those arms, and then exhale to press into those palms, lift the hips nice and high. We're just here for another 5 seconds. Make this your last one. Good. The next time you lower those hips all the way down, we're going to go ahead and reset. From here, spin yourself over, finding yourself on your hands and knees, ready to work through some 4-point kneel kickbacks. From here, our arms, our shoulders are directly over our wrists, our hips are directly over our knees. And from here, we're going to go ahead and flex through this left foot, ready to go for a press all the way back up in line with the spine. It's an inhale to prepare here, and on the exhale breath, go ahead and kick that leg all the way back. Inhale to bend it back in to meet the other, keeping that foot flexed the whole time. Using this breath, exhaling to extend, inhale to bend. Beautiful. I'd like for you to check in here. Are you pressing into both palms? Keeping those shoulders lifted out of the joint and keeping them nice and level to the mat. Nice. As this left leg stamps to the back, being mindful not to lean over to the right hand side, keeping nice and level, like if you had a tennis ball on your back, it would not roll off. 5 more seconds like this. Meet me with that leg extended in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and kick that leg all the way to the back of the room. Beautiful. From here, we're going to go ahead and bend that knee. Let's go bending the knee, tapping it over the backside of that opposite calf muscle. Send it long and then bend it in, send it away. Good. It's a bend to tap the knee down to the mat behind the other calf muscle. Extend, bend it in. Beautiful. This time we're going to go for a leg lift. After each tap behind the calf muscle, lower and lift that straight leg down onto the mat. 5 more seconds just like this. We're going to lose this toe tap and just work through these leg extensions. Good. The next time that leg's extended, go ahead and lower and lift through this long leg. Here for another 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Lower down onto our forearms now if we can, just to kick that leg straight back up in line with our spine. Beautiful. From here, we're going to round through our back, bring that knee in towards our nose, and then send it back up in line with our spine. Good. Bend, knee to nose, extend, look between your hands. 5 more seconds like this. In 3, hold that leg up. 2, 1. Go ahead and flex that foot for me. And can you give me little pulses here? Lifting that leg up and down for another 5, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg down to meet the other. And let's go ahead and sit back on those feet. Take the knees a little bit wider and find yourself in a nice child's pose stretch here. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling out through pursed lips like you're blowing through a straw. Let's go for another one just like this. And on that next exhale breath, slowly start to peel yourself all the way up. Good. From here, we're going to come all the way up to standing. We're going to go for a set of lunges here. So continue to face that same direction. We're going to take the left leg back. Nice and wide stance here. And we're going to drop this back knee down to find a 90-90 lunge. Good. Drive through the heel, stand nice and tall. It's a lower and a lift. Inhaling to bend the knees, exhaling to stand nice and tall. Good. If you'd like to add your arms in, let's go ahead and sweep them down to lunge and back to stand up nice and tall. Beautiful. Sweeping those arms back with intention, like you're moving through water here. Let's add a little pulse at the bottom. Each time you find that 90-90 lunge, can you give me a little lift lower and then stand up nice and tall, press the hands back. Good. Really thinking about squeezing those shoulder blades to send these arms behind you. 5 more seconds, just like this. In 3, meet me in that lunge. 2, 1, go ahead and lower it down. Beautiful. From here, we'll take our hands to the small of our back and go ahead and extend through this back leg. From here, we are going to tap the left foot in to meet the right and then send it back out. Beautiful. Continue to work through this toe tap in to meet the right and send it back away. Can you bend any deeper into this right leg as we move through this scooter? Beautiful work. Here for another 5 seconds. Meet me with the leg extended back. In 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Transfer that weight into the front foot. Can you float that back leg off the mat and lower it back down? It's a float off the mat, moving nice and slowly and lowering it back down. Good. We're here for another 5 seconds. You've got this. Beautiful. 1 more here. Hold it at the top. For 3, 2, 1. Stand yourself all the way up. Maybe run those legs out to shake it out. Beautiful work, team. We're going to go straight back down onto the floor. So from here, find yourself laying all the way down, flat on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor on the mat. Beautiful. Both hands are going to be pressing down into the mat beside you. A nice big inhale breath here, and on the exhale, start to rock that pubic bone back towards your belly button and start to peel your waistband nice and high. Inhaling here at the top, and on the exhale, slowly melting all the way down. Good. Another one just like that, peeling all the way up. Maybe a little moment at the top before you melt all the way back down. Beautiful. If you'd like to add on, go ahead and take both hands up to the ceiling to reduce that stability underneath you, and continue to lift and lower through these glute bridges. At the top, can you give me a little pulse? Lowering the hips slightly, squeezing the glutes to lift, and then lower all the way back down, rippling one vertebra at a time, all the way down onto that mat. Five more seconds just like this. The next time you peel that waistband up nice and high, hold it at the top for me. Beautiful. From here, let's go ahead and lift our left heel and lower it back down. We're just going to work through this left heel to start, lifting and lowering, keeping those hips nice and high and nice and level throughout. Here for another 5. Meet me with that heel lifted in 3, 2, 1. Good. From here, can you transfer that weight into your right foot and float this left foot now to tabletop? Good. Stamp it back down, lower the heel. Good. Raise the heel, float to tabletop, return the toe, return the heel. Give me another 2 just like this. Last one here. Beautiful, hold it here. Can you give me some pulses here with the single leg? Little lift, little lift. Beautiful. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly melt all the way back down, reset. Allow that foot to stamp back down to peel the waistband all the way up. We're going to lift and lower the right foot now. Come with me when you're ready. The right foot is raising and returning back down to the mat. We've just got 5 more seconds here. Meet me with that heel lifted. In 3, 2, 1. Transferring that weight to the left foot. Can you float that foot to tabletop now? Lower the toe, lower the heel. It's a heel raise, float to tabletop, plant the toe, plant the heel. Good. Give me another 2. Last one. Hold it here. Can we pulse it out? Just 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Nice work. Go ahead and cuddle those knees into your chest now for me. Beautiful. Pulling on those shins, releasing through that lower back. And when you're ready, hands find the back of your legs. And however you make that work, sit yourself all the way up to flip over into a 4-point kneel, ready to do that series on the other side. So when you're ready, come along with me. We've got our wrists stacked under our shoulders, our knees directly under our hips. And we're going to go ahead and flex our right foot now to start. Pressing through both palms, leveling out the chest. On the exhale breath, let's take that leg all the way back. Good, it's an inhale to bend, and exhale to press. Settle into this movement. Really use this breath here while there's not a lot going on. It will help you. Use the exhale on the effort. When it gets hard, breathe out. Inhale to bend, exhale to press. 5 more seconds here. In 3, meet me with the leg lifted behind you. 2, 1. Good. From here, we're going to go ahead and bend that right knee, tap it down on the mat behind the left leg, and then lift it all the way back up in line with the spine to bend and press. Good. Another one like that before we turn this back leg into a lift and lower. Bend it in, send it long, tap the toe down to the floor, lift it all the way up. Five more seconds, just like this. Good, this is the last knee to tap to the mat. Good, we're going to lower and lift this back leg now. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. 5 more seconds like this before we come down onto these forearms. In 3, 2, 1. Place that foot down and lower down onto these forearms. When you're ready, bend that knee all the way in. Go ahead and look towards the knee. Take the nose to the knee if you can. And then send it all the way back in line with the spine. Be careful not to arch the back here. We're rounding through the back to bend that knee all the way into the nose. And then sending it away in line with the spine, looking down to the mat between your hands. Five more seconds. Just like this. Meet me with that leg lifted. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lift that leg up in line with the spine. Flex the foot and let's start to pulse out this long leg here. Beautiful work here for another 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg all the way down to the mat, and let's go ahead and sit back into this child's pose. Nice big inhale through the nose and exhaling to empty all that air out of your lungs. Okay, go ahead and stand yourself all the way up. We're going to go for those lunges now on the other side. So when you're ready, it's stepping back with this right foot and lowering that knee all the way down to the mat. Beautiful. It's an exhale to stand nice and tall, and inhale to bend through that knee to find that 90-90. Good. Drive through that front heel, stand nice and tall. Good. Inhale to lower all the way down. Getting nice and comfortable here, making sure that your feet are spaced out nice and wide. So I'm talking width this way. So I'll show you front on. We're not stacking our feet right behind one another so that we're walking along a tightrope. We want a nice wide base of support as we work through these 90-90 lunges. Good. Let's go ahead and add these arms back in, waving them forward to lunge and pressing them back to stand up nice and tall. Moving like you're pressing those arms through water, really squeezing the shoulder blades to press them back. When you're ready, we're going to add a little pulse in at the bottom. It's a little pulse, press the arms back. Beautiful work. Chest is nice and proud the whole time. 5 more seconds, just like this. Meet me down in 3, 2, 1. Finding that bottom of that lunge. Go ahead and take those hands to the small of your back now. Beautiful. Hinge that weight forward. Good. Our back leg is going to move. Our front leg staying nice and still. Let's go ahead and tap that right foot in to meet the left and then send it away. It's an inhale to bend and an exhale to extend. Can you bend any deeper into this left leg as you work through these scooters? We're just going to be here for another 5 seconds. Meet me with that leg extended. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and kick that leg all the way back. Transfer that weight into the front foot now. Let's go ahead and float that foot up and lower it back down to the mat. Good. It's an exhale to lift. Inhale to lower it down. Good. Give me another 5 seconds here. Good. Make this next one your last and hold it at the top. Good. Here just for another 3, 2. Beautiful work. Run it out. Give that glute a little punch out if you need. And we're going to come all the way down onto the floor. Coming all the way up into a high kneel. Feet are touching, but our knees are nice and wide, yeah? So this is the position that you will be getting to, like so. When you're ready, keeping the glutes nice and connected to keep the front of the pants nice and straight, go ahead and hinge back, hinge that chest back, and then press through the tops of your feet to stand up nice and tall. Good. It's an inhale to hinge back, an exhale to press through the tops of the feet and return back on top of those knees. Eye gaze comes along for the ride. Your eye gaze should lift as you hinge back and return to the wall in front of you as you stand up nice and tall. Five more seconds like this and we're going to start to add on. The next time you find that hinge, go ahead and hold it there. Can you wave both hands out to the letter T, return them in front and then press through the feet to sit up nice and tall? Another one like that. hinge back, open the arms out and in, press through the feet, sit up nice and tall. Last one here, let's hold it here. Can we just open and close through these arms? Can you hinge back any further? Squeezing the glutes the whole time for another 3, 2, 1. Return all the way back up. It is spicy through those thighs, I know. Let's go ahead and lay down in this position. We're going to stretch those thighs out now. The quads are going to love you. Reach back and grab your right foot with your right hand. And if it's available to you, go ahead and reach back and grab that foot with your left hand. And then pull that knee right into your bottom to release through the front of the leg. Don't forget to breathe. It's a big inhale through the nose and exhale out through pursed lips like you're blowing through a straw. When you're ready, go ahead and let that leg go. Bending the left leg in, grab that foot with your left hand. And then again, if it's available to you, reach back and grab that foot with the opposite hand and pull that knee into your bottom. Big inhale breath here. And exhaling, emptying all that air out of those lungs. Last little exercise here. I'm sure you know where we're going. Let's go ahead and reach back and grab our right foot with our right hand. And then go ahead and bend this left foot in and grabbing that foot with your left hand. So I've got both feet in my hands now. Go ahead and flex both feet and press into the hands and try and lift your chest up off the mat. Good. Eye gaze can start to look up to the ceiling if it's available to you, and then lower all the way back down. Again, press into both of those hands, lift your chest up nice and tall, look up, and lower all the way back down. Last one like this, we're going to add on at the top. Go ahead and press into those hands, hold it at the top for me. From here, dive your face into the mat, and then kick into your hands. And start to rock it out here in this position. It's not easy. Just give it a go. Here for another 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work. Lay yourself all the way down. Not ideal trying to talk through that one, let me tell you. Go ahead and press those palms into the mat and lift your chest up nice and high. Finding yourself in a cobra stretch here. Beautiful. You can keep your hips down on the mat if it's more comfortable for you. So find yourself in this cobra stretch on your forearms. That will reduce the load that you've got in your low back here. Beautiful. Look up to the ceiling if you can in this position. Big inhale through the nose and exhaling to empty all the air out of those lungs. When you're ready, peeling yourself all the way up off the mat, finding yourself in a nice, comfortable position to finish today, however that looks for you, whether it's legs crossed or in a kneeling position. Let's just go ahead and take a nice deep breath, inhaling through the nose, circling those hands all the way up overhead. Let's go ahead and interlace the fingers and press the palms all the way up to the ceiling. Nice big inhale here, and on the exhale, let those arms go, circling them nice and wide all the way down by your side. It's a big circle with both shoulders, circling them back. Give me 3 in this direction to take it back the other way. Last 2. Last one here. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you've got any questions, comments, or feedback, don't hesitate to reach out, and I'll see you next time.